I want my life back, I want my privacy back, I want my data back, then you already know this is the answer right here. Now, the holy grail of network marketing, and correct me if I'm wrong somewhere, but after 50 years in this industry, the holy grail of network marketing is residual income. Now, what does that mean? That means the financial bus is going down the road, whether I got off it or not. It's still running down the road, creating and printing money. That's what everybody's looking for as the holy grail of network marketing. How many of you have quit your cell phone plan and stopped using your cell phone in the last, forget 10 years or 2.5 months? How many people have quit your cell phone in the last 10 years? And what about if you were continually getting paid on that usage of everybody around you? Now, let me tell you what I know about direct marketing. If you contact the DSA and you ask them, what is the average length of time somebody remains on an auto ship? Pills, potions, lotions, happy products, cosmetics, whoopee juice. They'll tell you the average time is 2.1 months. How long have you been on your cell phone? Because if you're on this phone and you get on this phone, here's what I know. I've got network marketing coming in for probably the next decade. I have residual income every month for the next 10 years. And if that isn't the holy grail of network marketing, folks, I don't know what is. The residual income does not stop. Does not stop. The average person remains with their carrier in excess of 10 years, and you get paid every single month. Wow. A product that everybody has, nobody can live without. You're not living without your cell phone anymore. Sorry. What's your option? Smoke signals on a clear day, carrier pigeons? You're going to use your cell phone. And you're not getting rid of your cell phone. And as long as you're on your cell phone and you're not getting rid of your cell phone, guess what? My financial cash printing machine is working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thank you very much. And I've kept you safe. So if that isn't the quintessential network marketing model, I don't know what is. And when a company's confident enough to send you a Visa or MasterCard with your cell phone tied to you through an entirely different company who has no records of how much money you got paid, it's not through Clear, it's through one of their entities, they know that the average person who buys this ends up with 3 referrals. Now stop and think about that. You tell 10 people you bought this phone, you have 30 people in your downline. And are they confident of that? Well, they're confident enough to send you a Visa or MasterCard so you can get paid, not if, but when. I mean, I don't know how you make network marketing better than that. But let's talk about what this phone does. Now, I'm going to jump on this iPhone real quick. Let me take it off airplane mode here. And I put it on airplane mode so it doesn't ring. There we go. So I'm on my iPhone. My messages are starting to come in. So I'm going to go onto my browser right here. And I'm going to go to, I don't know, let's go to CNN.com. Now, I'd be willing to bet most of you on this phone call probably spend more time at Fox, but I shouldn't even say that. Never mind. We're going to go to CNN. CNN loads up. Got all the stories. Oh, got all the ads. Got all that kind of good stuff. CNN.com. There she be right there. Let me turn off the rotate for you so you don't get seasick. There you go. Now, I'm going to go to CNN on a Clear phone. And we're going to see if there's, I don't know, maybe a little difference. Okay. Do we have anybody else trying to get in? No, we're good. Okay. So we're going to go to CNN on a Clear phone. Now, when you log into this phone, by the way, there's a fingerprint sensor on the back. That's really cool. Not really, Scott. Everybody's got a fingerprint sensor. They do. But how many have a fingerprint sensor that's tied to 500 and some positions on your face? Which means your fingerprint works perfectly. Just don't forget to bring your face. So I'm going to take and access. And by the way, this is a home screen on this phone. It is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to take my browser and I'm going to go to CNN.com. Latest breaking news. There we go. Now we got CNN on the clear phone. But I want you to notice something. Do you see right here, see if I can do this in reverse. Do you see that little green button and that little purple button? You don't find that on any other phone in the world. I'm going to press the little purple button. And here's what it tells me. This program stopped 55 ads, trackers, malware, keystroke loggers from entering my phone. Now, when I scroll down through CNN on my phone, what you will notice is there's not a single ad. And the reason there's not a single ad is I didn't get on this phone to watch advertising. I got on this phone because I wanted something from the website. There are no ads here. Now, that applies to any site you go to. If we go to Amazon.com, Amazon online shopping, instant load to Amazon, we press our little purple button and we see that the ads and trackers are going up. They're attempting to load on the phone. That number that's increasing, that's your privacy decreasing. And many times you'll see the zero in green right below it. It's called an HTTPS upgrade. Now, if you're not familiar with it, http://www, that's a website address. HTTPS is a secure website. HTTP is not. And there'll be a little thing in your browser that shows you that. This phone will frequently stop somebody attempting to do an upgrade from insecure to secure. What does that mean? That means whatever phone you have, Verizon or otherwise, is at least trying to do something to let you on secure sites. This phone found somebody that had an insecure site that was trying to create a secure site, or taking a site that you need to be on and make it more secure, and it's doing that automatically. Now, our Amazon, by the way, is still gaining. Our CNN is now up to 40 and still climbing. So my point is,
I think we should be honest about America's.
Oops.
I think we should be honest about America's supply.
I think we need to be honest about America. The talking head says, well, how do I know half these people on news media are lying? Their lips are moving. But anyway, so this phone is not just make your communication secure. A lot of people can do that. This phone is a different world. It's a different world. And so I'm not concerned about what my phone is doing to me anymore. I'm far more concerned about what my new phone is doing for me. Now, compensation plan. How do you get paid? How do you buy one of these things? If I decide, wow, this is the coolest phone in the world, it's cooler than cool. Where is it? There it is. If I want to buy one of these phones, how do I buy it? Well, let's screen share here. Let's go onto a website. Let's kind of walk through this here. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go to here, and we don't need to see Google Zoom right there. So we'll go to Chrome, and we're going to go to clear.store. Now you notice it's clear.store, and you need to tell people, pay attention to this, because what's going to happen is they're going to want to go to clear.store.com, and that's not going to work well for them. Clear.store. Okay. The brilliant clear phone. You can watch the video. It's designed for a teeny bopper. Probably not going to work too well for most of you. Now, there are three phones, and here they are. The 220, the 420, and the 620. So let's talk about what they have in common. First of all, 4 gigabytes, of ROM, 4 gigabytes of RAM rather, 128 gigabytes of storage, only 64. So there's your first difference. 64 gigabytes of storage that you don't have here. The processor, Helio P60, 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 that's all the same. There is a huge difference in the cameras. Now, in the rear, you have a 48.8 and a 2 and a 16 in the front. It takes the processor on these two phones with all of those cameras, stitches it together and makes a 108 megapixel picture. Display size on this, 6.088 inches. 6.3, little tiny bit bigger, hardly enough to notice, 7.12. Now, from $49 a month.